Hey gang, I'm not going to bother getting the selfie stick out. It's me and Dalton on Wednesday, May 22nd. Alrighty, and we are back out here at this beautiful 1930s house. We think it's a lot older though, on his side of the county. That we've had this house before. This is the house. We got 2 Mercury dimes and the beautiful glass swallow brooch around circa 1900. We'll show those now. And Dalton calls a ring. We must have hit this yard a lot better than I thought the first time. We're having trouble finding good signals. Ooh, you have your brush on you?
Yeah.
Might be just copper, but still, that's gonna...
It's way down there.
That had to be a squeaker of a signal.
Mark.
Does it say 10 or 14? Or does it say Avon?
It's backwards, whatever it is. Might be Avon. I don't know.
Remember we found that other Avon jewelry here. Of course, we didn't even know Avon made jewelry. All right, I got a screaming 3940 signal over here. Said it was huge, and they're not kidding. It is huge. Look at that. I haven't had one of these in quite a while, folks. Ooh, and it's Kershaw.
Ooh.
The best name in knives, from what I understand. I think I'll be able to get that one working, gang.
Nice.
Yeah. Got the model number there and everything.
Yeah, that's a nice knife.
All right. Hey viewers, we have moved on to this beautiful 1900 even house. Still in the same city. This is what we call the pink house, or that's what the owner calls it. This is a permission we were dying to get. This is also the second time we're here. Mr. Dalton you got a V-nickel here, right? A V-nickel and an Indian, and I got 1 Wheatie. All right, we're back. We never did this side of the yard or this front of the yard and the side and then the back. All right, Mr. Dalton just called a thimble. That's an unusual find for us. Is it still round? I have never gotten around one. Oh, look at that. Oh, what a great find, folks. It's a copper one. Oh, both of them I have are squished. Absolutely gorgeous, sir. Boom.
Thank you.
Nice. That puts us on the board. Alrighty, viewers. Mr. Dalton called a 2122 signal right down here by his feet. Thought we'd get our first Wheatie of the day. But folks, he got this beautiful, beautiful lapel pin. And as you can tell on this side right here, there's gold gild all over it. So the foo is in the truck. So when we get back to the truck, we're going to clean this up and show you a nice picture of this. But that looks like a circa 1900s lapel pin. Nice. Okay, people, me and Dalton are getting so desperate that we're calling our signals on what we hope and wish it would be. He had an 1819 here. He called Indian. Turned out to be a zinc. I had a 1314 here. I called Buffalo, but mine turned out much better than a zinc. Look at that beautiful old vintage piece of jewelry. There's writing underneath the flat part, right in there, but we can't quite read it, gang. The hinge does work. We got the dirt off of it, and that little hinge there does work. So the foo is in the truck. So we'll get the magnifying glass out later. There is some writing under there. Oh man, could that be gold? It's got no flaking, no tarnish, no. Could be gold, could be silver, or it could be copper. We'll let you know in a few. Alrighty, I'm at the back side of the house. Mr. Dalton was way around the front side. I had to yell to him. I got a 2425 signal here for possible Wheatie or memorial. And gang, this big round gold thing came out. Mr. Dalton says he sees $1,000 on it. $1988. Holy shit, that's a Mexican coin.
Yeah.
Estados Unidos Mexicanos.
Wow.
I'm assuming, from what little bit I know, I think that little O with an M over it is Mexico City Mint Mark. That says Juanita, or Juana Diazabal. Guys, it's got reeded edges. Look at that nice thick coin. Now you think that's gold?
I don't know. I'm not up to speed on my Mexican coins.
I know crap about Mexican coins. I just know when the guys find this. I know. Why would you have $1,000 coin if it's not gold? But my last gold ring I found on the ring finders, it gave me a 14.
You got your water on you?
It's in the car. Let's go get it. All right, we're at the truck here with the Foo toothbrush. I've cleaned off both sides. This is a heavy coin. 1988. It says $1,000. 1988. You know, gang, if this turns out to be a gold coin, nobody's going to believe me. Not getting a gold coin 3 months after getting a gold medallion. This just doesn't happen here in Florida. Of course, this is a well, what would a 1988 coin be doing on a 1900 property? Hell, in exchange rates, this could be worth $5. I don't know. Mr. Dalton's looking it up. But boy, she sure is pretty, isn't she? Especially that Mexican eagle on the back.
They were issued from 88 to 92.
Okay.
They're made of bronze.
Made of bronze. See? Okay, guys. And is it really $1,000 in Mexican money?
Yeah, Mexican. I'm trying to find out what it's U.S.
So can I take this to an exchange place and get like, you know, $750 for it? Because if this baby's worth $1,000 US, it's getting cashed in.
I don't think it's worth that.
Well, is it worth more than $5?
Trying to get an answer.
Okay. He's looking it up. Guys, I don't mean to keep showing that, but I have just never found anything like that. When that came out of the ground, folks, you could imagine I just about had a heart attack. Dalton says, "What do you got?" I said, "Something big, heavy, and round, and gold." All right, well, we're gonna call this for lunch, and we're gonna go to lunch. We'll look it up at lunch. All right, good people. Mr. Dalton just found it on the internet. He says they're selling for $4.25 on eBay. So everybody go big wah wah. So much for me exchanging this for $650 and taking Denise on a cruise one of these days. But what a cool find. Alrighty, good people, it is 3:45 in the afternoon. We are back on the street where we did on January 2nd, we did the school. Dalton got a silver. We did this 1925 house where I got 2 silver dimes. Oh, and I also got at the school, got my first Model T Ford valve stem cover. Got my second one here. And then the next week we brought Alex and she got an 1879 Indian head there. And I got my Boy Scout kerchief there. So, we haven't gotten anything today in the properties we've done. We come to this 1950s, who's owned by a guy that has a 1920s house around the corner we did. He said you could do all 3 of my houses in this neighborhood. And we don't have a weedy yet, gang. We don't have anything except the 3 or 4 things you've seen. And I told Dalton, we're going to come to this 50s house and we're going to get a weedy today. And he raised his arms up and he said, not only is it a weedy, it's a 100-year-old coin. Of course it is. He is so happy.
Work for it.
1919, his favorite year, gang. 100 years exactly. And it's wiped. It's not like most of his 1919s that are nice. Oh, yes, we can go home now. Alrighty, folks. Boom, good job, buddy. Alrighty, people, I just dug another piece of H aluminum piece of building material, and I told Dalton, yelled at my back, it's just not Rob's day for finding old coins. And then I hear Rob, and I turn around and he's giving me the signal for an Indian head off a 1950s property that we know probably had a house here before it. So, 2 back-to-back 100-year-old coins for Mr. Dalton. Not deep at all, like 2 inches.
Oh my God, my oldest Indian.
Oh, Jesus.
The group's oldest coin.
Is that 1860s? 1871. He beats Alex's 1870, what was it, 9 across the street?
79.
1871. Wow. This your oldest coin?
Oldest coin. Yep, beats the shield.
Beats the shield nickel. Look at that, gang. It's It's got some grunge on the back. We'll get clean, but it's pretty white, but I'll have them clean up the back. We'll show it to you later. 1871. Well,
on a 1950s.
Yep. I told you we need to come here all day. Look at these trees. These are 150, 200-year-old trees. There was houses here before this. All right. Well, I'm sweeping this way down the side yard. This is a very weird shaped house. Towards this massive oak tree here. And at my back, I hear, "Hey, Rob." And I think he gets an older bottle. Yeah, except for the
Something vodka.
goldish. Oh, you got one of the mini bottle.
I don't know how old it is.
One of the airplane bottles.
Cool design.
Oh my gosh, yes, look at that. Well, that's just way cool. Still, cool little old bottle. Nice.
Yeah.
Where's your airplane wing? Look at that. One half of an airplane wing, American, with probably the landing gear. Yep. Broke off, but very cool. Mr. Dalton comes around the corner and says, "I got number 2." And I'm like, "Number 2, Wheatie or Indian?" And he says, "Wheatie." Ooh, that looks awful green. Oh my gosh. Now he's got a 90-year-old coin. 19, oh, 39? Okay, an 80-year-old coin. Thought it said 29. And that's in pretty dang nice shape, people. Nice, buddy.
Thank you.
Boom.
Well,
Keep them going. Screaming 3132 signal here, and I thought it was screaming $50 at me, but it's screaming that thing. I'm not really sure. Some type of utensil. That's all I know. That's been my kind of day. Okay, after that metal fly swatter thing over there, I got a 2122 reading here, which is usually a zinc, but I'm not getting many signals or good signals. Guys, I hit this really bad. I mean, my third airplane, and I practically took that corner of the wing off. A little smaller than my Japanese Zero from the other town where I got the gold medallion, but only my third plane I've ever gotten. Oh, that's not too bad. I didn't break the tail because that's old. So I guess I just hit it that one place. Okay, I'm going to look that up and see if that's a, yeah, whatever their names are. I'm so tired right now. All right, we'll look it up. Now, Mr. Dalton says he has a find that I've never seen before, and I come over here and he is correct. Look at that beautiful brass. Originally I thought it was a suspender clip, but gang, we think that is a early razor. There's the patent number right there. We'll see if we can get a patent date off that. Oh, and there's a year. But look at that, you can still see the brass shine coming through that. We think that's in like of a neck haired razor trimmer, an early one. All right, we'll get those patent numbers and dates off for you. Okay, people, here's the wrap-up board. There's the trash board. The trash board today is a lot bigger. The last property we're on, Rob got 1 zinc. Okay, most of these good finds. Mr. Dalton, would you say you had 37 coins today?
29.
29 clad. There's all his copper, his airplane wing, his bottle. He got this on the third property, a watch face. His Avon ring off the sheriff's house, the 30s house. His beautiful pin, which has got some gold left on it. Probably turn of the century. 1919 and 1939 Wheaties off the third property. And his coin find of the day, gang, 1871 Indian head in incredible shape. It's got the lines on the top of the shield, the horizontal lines. This is gonna, he finishes cleaning up, this is gonna be incredible. Alrighty folks, while I was sitting here taking pictures of this, Mr. Dalton looked up his 1871. It is a semi-key date, the 4th lowest mintage of any Indian head made. And guys, when he finishes cleaning this with those lines on the shield in the back, this is probably gonna be fine to very fine condition. Very little environmental damage. Key date, semi-key date for his Indian head. Excellent find. 148-year-old coin, gang. Incredible. His first non-flattened thimble. I still don't have a non-flattened thimble. That is awesome. Whatever this is, I have no idea what that is that I found. Maybe a old fryer scoop. My Kershaw knife, which we did get open. My dog tag, I can't show you the front because it'll give you the town. My airplane that I cleaned up a little. Came out pretty good. It says made in the USA, Navion. Navion. And that's about it, guys. There's all his trash, and then obviously all mine. But the find of the day, the Indian head and the pin. But that's the board, gang.